blessed on. Let's get a center of the ring. Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready for some boom, baby, boom? That's right. A little rise and shine. A little razzle dazzle. A little impress yourself. We're headed out to the walk. Already threw out the trash. And we're starting on time for the morning motivation. And that's this life. This life I manifested, these powerful assumptions I made. Even if other people didn't hear the music, I kept dancing. And now, even now, I'm manifesting. I'm going to show you how I do it. It's a powerful assumption. I want that house on that property so bad I can't even see straight. Straight up. Got a little hair there. Wow. I don't know where the fuck these hairs are coming from, but yeah, bro. That's what I want to do. I want to boom, baby, boom. And show you how Akira, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, Anime on Shirts. The movie Akira in Japan. One of my business partners is in Japan, and I'm making some samurai shorts. That's right, I designed all last night. I got a new tank top coming out. We got the photos on pillows. Most people weren't ready, but guess what? It ends up happening. We're doing it regardless. My buddy said, oh, that idea won't work. I tell him, hey, we should cover the backs of garages, or the front of the garage, with a happy birthday banner. But not a banner, but more like a tapestry. You know what I mean? And it would say Super Bowl or Merry Christmas from our family or whatever, bro. You just hang it from the corner. And my day one saw one, and he's like, bro, that's such a real idea. I'm like, I know, right? I get these real flashes. Like, I can see one of these, at least on each block, somebody buying, a cover for their garage covers, all right? Maybe we should call it that, garagecovers.com. Anyway, my point being is I'm seeing people make the pillows, right, of themselves, porn stars, you name it, UFC, especially your boy Henry Cejudo handing out the little baby pillow to the dude. Like, there's no limit to the pillows. And there's no limit to my imagination. And there's no limit to your assumptions. And this is why we have to have this conversation. This is why we're starting this morning motivation. And you already know what it is. X marks the spot. Yep. Who's ready for some boom, baby? Boom! Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's that shine. That's that rise, bro. That's sold separately, homie. Like, I can't give it to you. You're gonna have to manifest it with me. So here's how I do it, and I'll just show it to you. So I want something really bad. 750 grand. 4 lots on that property with a 5th lot and possible 6th lot because there's a house there. There's a blank house on the other side. I've been going to this property for a good 6-7 years. Let's call it 10 because I used to live down there. So I would walk around downtown, right? Looking around, taking a page out of your, hey, look at the doggy. Dogs on shirts. Taking a little page out of your boy, Big Gay Dan. When I used to live over there downtown, and Big Gay Dan would find little lots, dirt lots downtown that were like 20 grand, 50 grand. These are coming out to about 150 grand each lot. But, I don't talk about what I don't got. You don't hear it coming out of my mouth. Well, I don't have $1 million. I wish I had $1 million. Doesn't everybody? And that's exactly what my friend said. And I said, you don't get it. I don't go around going like, I need $1 million, bro. No. I need $750,000 to buy the property. I could probably get it down to 600 grand, but I'm still going to need the other money to pay the civil engineers to draw up some architecture from what I had in my mind, concrete and glass. And I could just see it. Even now, when I was starting to raise my skin up, my chicken skin, the rocks would start to levitate like Akira, right? You know, just near me. And it was one of those feelings where I was like, you know what? Not for nothing. We're going to do a lap. Looks like there's nobody over here, so I can do some pull-ups. But, dude, I can see a basement, you know? I can see 16-foot ceilings. I can see infinity pools. I can see glass railing. I can see it. And for most people, that's all they need to do to achieve it. For most people, it's like sight, sound, go. And the other people, there might be a layer there, the app in between your system that allows you to go. Something that doesn't measure it so much, because I'm listening to my Neville Goddard, and a lot of it's like, well, how's it going to happen? Where's the how, want, will, when, where, how? You know, we want the W's and the H's, right? When, where, how. There's like all of it. Why? You know? And in our questioning, we disrespect the blessing. In our questioning, we are already pre-programming our brain, because all our brain can hear is just the thoughts, right? So it's just our subconscious whispers. Shout out Whisper Unlimited. And all of us do it. We all have a system in our brain that gives us limited beliefs. Your limited belief system, right through the shade, and the plane went right through the sun. How cool is that? Perfect timing. Thank you, universe. Oh, and that's what I'm looking for now. I used to curse the gods. I used to spend a lot of time like, man, if I only said the right thing to that girl, or fuck, I'm so weird, or nobody gets it, or maybe I'm crazy, or Plastic Pocket Challenge, y'all. It's still Valentine's Day. Who's in on it? I didn't think so. But how do you leave a whole water bottle? I'll never know. Plastic Pocket Challenge, y'all. So I'm gonna spark up this joint, go around. Nobody's here, so I can do my pull-ups. That's gonna be nice. Keeps my body tight. And you know, I get to imagine more in detail when I'm in shape, right? Like, cause I don't have the weight around me, I can feel lighter, I feel stronger. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like 45, man, in April. And I'm just like tight with it, and I'm strong with it, and I'm doing fucking pull-ups on a regular, and I'm exercising on a regular. So when I feel my manifestation come on, yep. When I feel the rocks levitate up like Akira, you know, there comes this, ah, or I love my life. As much as I can reach to the stars and the skies and listen in Mallorca, Spain, and be naked in a pool of salty water in the Mediterranean inside of a bay, away from the waves, naked women everywhere, me staring up at the stars and just be like, how many times, how many beaches, Old Denise, you know, the eyeball of the world, bro, and Hesaronu, and just laying there with my beautiful Päiväsi, and she's from Finland, and she's got real blonde hair and real big tits and double F's, and I was just like, is this my life? You know, I gotta pinch myself. Beautiful women, you know, it didn't matter that I was being international. It didn't matter that everything was exotic, Russian, Chinese, Spanish. It didn't matter to me. I was living my life. Whoever was in front of me was the plan, right? You must be here for a reason. I ask people all the time, and I say, you know what I mean? People are in front of you, and I go, why are you in front of me? You know, a powerful assumption that you might be someone that disagrees with me soon. I had that kind of conversation with myself this morning on it. How many people, I thought I felt a rock. How many people have come and gone? I was looking at a bunch of photos, and I was like, man, I've done a lot of work, bro. For Reliable Models, all these years, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I looked like a kid. Modeling, acting, filming, recording. I had to call Marcus Love. I'm like, bro, you did a lot for me. I don't even remember some of this shit, you know? Being in the alleyway and calling my day one Bree, and I was like, bro, she's like, I am the first one. And she just made me look so good. She got a little red panty showing, a little short skirt, you know, the tank top fits her tight. Then all of a sudden she's in jeans, and I'm like, I don't remember that shot. And then all of a sudden she's playing pool, and I was just like, that's a lot of work. And then we did a whole photo shoot. I did a whole photo shoot to get all the girls, 4 or 5 beautiful women. I can't remember the one girl's name with the red hair, but Vanessa was hitting me up for the shots. There's like 10 beautiful shots of her young, before she had kids, with her big old tits, flirting with everybody on the bikes. Then there's, of course, Bree. She just always looks sexy. Beaver hunt. And then who else was there? Oh, Chelsea. Kelsey was on there, giving me a big old kiss on the cheek, making me look cool. Everybody took a turn. I took a turn with all the models, posing with them, all different poses, high-end photos, flash behind it, on the bikes, everything looked good. Even made my homies look good. Like, yo, pose with your bikes, pose with your, he had his bikes and his lowriders, bro. It was just tits tight. And when you get to that level, you're just like, whoa, no way, I did that work. I don't have to look back and go, man, I would have done that. I could have done that. No, I did that. And bro, did the damn thing. These are hot chicks. How did I organize 5 hot chicks? How did I have all the shirts ready? How did I have Marcus Love to show up with a nice camera and everybody participate and nobody got no fights and all the dudes were loving it because it's like, here's a bunch of hot chicks and of course, get on my bike and can I get in the shot and all that, bro? How about my dog? You know what I mean, bro? Like, it's just, I love my life, bro. And it's, you know, it's come up very far away from butts on shirts to Saints Addiction to mostly Saints to, I now got, like I said, 5 designs coming. We're doing photos on pillows, custom shaped pillows, make it look like whatever the fuck you want. I'm getting examples, I'm making samples. I got all over hoodies, again, made over different designs. Just designed my ass off yesterday. I had it in me, it got me off this field, and I was like, yo, you need to find that image. There's still one image that I gotta find, but I told those girls I would dig up all their modeling information. I did, and found it. Like 5 gigs of videos and old shit. Day what's first, my guy. Making me look good. I wish it was shirts that I had made myself instead of imported, but you know, those are the breaks, those are the learning lessons. So to reflect on it, you don't get a disrespect on it. You know what I mean? You don't get to go like, oh man, I wish my dad was there more when I was a kid. Like Mr. B said, then I wouldn't have ended up here. I disrespect my here. And that's what most people do. They don't like where their here is. Their now. Their here and now doesn't align for where they want it to be. They don't spend time on where they want it to be. They spend on time why it isn't that way. What's missing. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here going like, listen to my Neville Goddard. And he's so right. We're so fixated. Just the way the human brain is. Saint Shades, baby. You know, and in our fixations, we find ourselves in the same mess, shitting where we eat, finding ourselves with our nose deep in a fucking refrigerator. Like, we find a way to keep carving in our brain. You know, those grooves in our brain, those might as well be Saint slides, bro. I'm in my shorts, bro. Sandals, shorts, shirts, and some sunglasses. Your boy, this is all Saints Addiction right here, bro. This is all my addictions. This is me and my ideas. And to put them on the backs of shirts, to put them on the backs of models, to be into the grind of things. And some of them aren't reliable. Some of them, they'll just disappear and you'll never see again. And you're like, I've just made you 2 shirts. I'm not fixated on them. I should have been more aware of like, whoa, there's Bree who's been doing this for me for years, bro. At my birthday, at Nickel Beer Night, another photo shoot for 420 for 702. And to be honest, I don't think I've ever paid her. She just always showed up. Oh, and another photo shoot for the pumpkins over in the Springs Preserve. Like, I've done so much work, and she's worked along with me, and it was just like, whoa, Marcus Love, whoa, and a newfound appreciation and gratitude for everything that's been done. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're waking up with gratitude in the morning or an alarm, but I wake up almost every morning to the sunrise, and this isn't a brag, it's just to touch it, man. That energy wakes me up, and I'm like, what the fuck? It doesn't make any sense, but at least I wake up with gratitude. I'm like, oh, warm bed, warm couch, warm blanket, you know, not outside. I gotta sleep in. I'm comfortable. I'm healthy. I ate last night. You know what I mean, bro? Like, it's not like, what do I gotta do? What's on my phone? Well, let me check that email. Let me get done. Let me be hyper vigilant now. Let me snap to my loo, and all of a sudden I'm hyper manic. You know what I mean? Like, instead of now, I'm in the zone. I can hear children's laughter. You can hear things when you're in the zone. Yup. You can hear your own thoughts eventually. And that's what mattered to me, that I was talking to myself positively, that I was giving myself that amplitude, that I was doing those mental push-ups to say, oh, you want to say that? Oh, she didn't like you. Well, what are we going to do about that, bro? Like, are we going to pump ourselves full of, oh shit, there's a whole ass biking kids. Well, he's got 2 kids on an electric bike. Electric bikes you can't hear rolling up, but I'm glad I'm getting to my spot. But, you know, we can't even get ourselves out of bed, right? You know what I mean? That's a fucking challenge. And in that, there's a struggle that we perceive to be a struggle. We give ourselves extra struggles. We don't do the mental push-ups. We don't counterbalance, like I said yesterday, the negative thought. We don't go, hey, that's not right. You know what I mean? Nobody ever goes, you know what? You deserve better. You know, we like to say we deserve more, but we don't like to treat ourselves better. You know, more money isn't going to fix this topic. It's a mental exercise, bro. You got to sit there and do the mental push-ups and be like, bro, I deserve this, but here's why I deserve this. Oh, yeah, I did put in fucking 15 years of hard work with 5 different hot models and shit, bro. That these girls make me look good, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't believe it. I was so young, and I got video of it and everything. Plastic Pocket Challenge. But that's it, bro. I was just like shook to my core, you know, that these people not only were on a journey with me, but this creation of things that are locked into photos and videos for all the time. And then all of a sudden, come on, energy. Yeah, her friend grabs me in the middle of the fucking first Friday of like 20,000, 30,000 people downtown. And she grabs me and goes, Vanessa's been wanting those photos. Remember the videos? And like, I haven't heard from her ages. Here's my email. Sure as shit, next day. Boom, hey, it's Vanessa. Hi, how are you? And I'm like, hello, stranger. You know, haven't seen you in years. She's had 2 kids. She has a husband. She has a whole life. But what does she want most in her life? Check it. Positive reflection. She wants to reminisce. She wants to look back. I'm old enough to reminisce. I allowed myself to go back. I'm always so hard on myself for pushing ahead. I don't get back and go, oh yeah, I did that. I did the cannabis chapel and I was pastor saint for a minute. You know, like I forgot I had a girlfriend. And I was like, oh yeah, I should let you know. Yeah, I might start the cannabis chapel and do weedings and be a pastor. What? Like, oh yeah, I had a whole magazine and I threw a weed festival too. Jigga, huh? You know what I mean, bro? Like, it was like, I'm baffling myself. And to look at those photos and dig it off and like, I got to rebuild the reliable models and the Instagrams and I got to sort all these files or I'm going to pay someone to do it actually. Let's manifest it properly. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like, no fucking way. All these girls come out of the woodwork same time. They were all in the photo shoot same time. And they're all young, beautiful. And they're all doing it for me. They're all getting their hands close, looking like they kissed me. One's actually kissing my cheek. You know what I mean, bro? Just made me look like the fucking man. And I set it up. I did that work. I organized it. I organized the photographer. I organized the model. And what I didn't say for myself, to talk to myself, was, you're good at organizing. Nobody ever pumped me up like that. You're good at memorization. Nobody ever pumped me up like that. You know? The things you say you do, you actually do. Nobody ever pumped me up like that. And to reflect and talk to myself and just be like, that's the positive impact. That's that manifestation shit that I'm talking about for this next property. It's like on that level for something that I don't physically have, right? Like I'm not sitting on $1 million and having this conversation with you. But I put the but there to erase whatever I said in front of it so I can apply my manifestation powers to it. It's not my energy on what is missing. It's not my energy on what I don't have. It's not a can't. It's a win. You know what I mean? Soon. Now I'm talking about the property. I'm the one that goes to lunch over there. I'm the one that's been manifesting for years. I hit up the old realtor about 5, 6, 7 years ago and he was snarky. He was like, well, did your mom get her settlement money yet? And I'm like, no. And he's like, yeah, that shit takes years. Call me when you're ready. Snarky rude. Guess what? I go by, banner in an hour. It's right there on the chain link fence. And who's got the view of all of Vegas, bro? Who can see the glass railing, with the chrome on the top and the little sheets and the thick glass, because there's an infinity pool and there's a view. So you can see all of Sunrise Mountain in Las Vegas Valley. They call it the Bonanza Heights back in the day. You learn something when you shut up and listen. And I was just like, what? No way. I just been busting around, walking around, smoking my blunts downtown, looking at the homeless and reading the homeless and looking at properties like Big Gay Dan. And then all of a sudden it's like prime real estate, half an acre on top of a hill with a view, with the hummingbird coming through. Remember I told you the hummingbird came around and was like, it would be hanging right here on the branch, just chilling with us, not scared. And I was like, that's a sign, bro. It's a motherfucking sign, bro. And you know what the dude told me on the real estate agent when I'm on the phone with him? He's like, Mark, you won't believe this, but right now there's a gray hummingbird with a fuchsia. He said not breast. What did he call it? He said palette or something. And I was just like, he knew more about hummingbirds. He knew about Bonanza Heights. He knew all about Vegas. He started informing me about St. George, Utah and other properties and other growth. And I just shut up and started listening. And the manifestation, I'm telling you, like Akira, the rock starts shaking and start lifting up like a fucking Jedi shit, bro. This is some Jedi shit. I'm working on it right now on live that I'm manifesting it. I already have visions of a infinity pool. I already have visions of glass railing. It was going to be concrete and glass. It was going to be modern. And I was going to stamp into the concrete. You can make an image and maybe a hummingbird because it was so impressive. But, a nice little 10, 12 foot wall because the homeless there are going to be there for the next 10, 12 years. You got to plan and manifest and get it out of you. You can't just let these details. You got to dream in detail and sit there with it and go like, okay, this is possible. In my head, I'm thinking, the Hugh Hefner moment where I got like 10 chicks in all white and white angel feathers, you know what I mean? Like Victoria's Secrets. And I walk down the middle like the motherfucking man because you sell your brands. Mark Echo, Madam, Steve Madden, who else? Your boy is now running Louis Vuitton. Pharrell. Anything's possible, bro. I'm possible is inside of impossible. And I'm literally doing this right now on the show to say these powerful assumptions that we make. That's my property, bro. On God, on everything. That's my property, bro. The view, I can see it. Now, part of me goes like, do be prudent. But there's 4 lots, Put some apartment buildings there and rent it out to sub income people and make $1,000 each unit, and then you'll be a multi-millionaire and then you'll never have to worry again. And the other part of me goes, the mostly Saints part of me, the Saints addiction side goes, man, fuck that. Make it a McMansion. Go all 4 lots. You want an infinity pool. You want a fucking a foot thick fucking concrete wall, 10 feet, 12 feet tall. Apparently, I can go up to 35 feet. I started learning about zoning. They sent me paperwork about civil engineering. We literally can pay architects to make my future plan. My home, my McMansion, bro, is like right there in front of me. And everything's assisting me, just like Neville Goddard was talking about. Mine's not to question why. Mine's but to do or die, baby. We're soldiers up in this bitch. When you're a soldier, you take your orders and you execute them. You just don't be like, why is all this happening? Who's the authority figure? Let me speak to your manager. None of that shit applies, bro. You're the manager. The minute you manage yourself is the minute you don't need a manager. I can say that all the time. What you need to start doing is managing your manifestations. Get on that work. Because I guarantee you're not doing those mental push-ups. I know you're not out here with me. I mean, people are walking their dogs and shit. You know what I mean? There's a couple peddlers, you know what I mean? And some kids. But come do these mental push-ups with me, bro. Come be right here. When the journey started 3 years ago with depression, and I said, okay, Google, how do I get out of depression? It said, drink water. Boom. Motivated juice. The juice is worth the squeeze. Exercise every day. Boom, baby, boom. I'm on the case. Well, you got to be up early, seeing the sunrise every morning. Stay sober. Got you. What else you want me to do? Travel. Okay, bet. Let's do that. And that's what I did, bro. And then I healed myself, and then I started to spill myself. And as I was starting to feel myself, all of a sudden a business popped up. And I'll tell the story again. You act like the universe isn't in your favor. What's the odds of me needing the money? I got my homie, before he went to jail for 11 months, almost a year, he sent me 100 pounds. Here's the deal. I don't have an English bank account. I'm over there standing by the fucking ATM trying to manifest a blessing, and up comes fucking, "Oi, mate, how's it going? Miles." And I'm like, "Top of the morning to you. Do you have a British bank account?" And he's like, "Oi, I got Revolut." You know what I mean? My homie's like, "Give me his Revolut. I'll send you 100 pounds. And there we were, waiting for 100 pounds. What I didn't tell you, the part of the story where the universe interacted and took over, was that he started coding right in front of me. Everybody else is drinking beer, and my future business partner is coding in Python on his phone, bro. On his phone. Like, I'm just like, the things just start unraveling. So yeah, maybe you don't see it that way. You know, my first shop, you know, him stealing all the stuff from the back, you know, all the heartache, the girl not showing up, it just melted me. It crushed my soul. The failure made me feel something inside me, you know, like losing a child. It makes a dent. But what I don't do is I don't live in the past. I acknowledge it. And more importantly, I empower it. I say, that's what it is. That's what I'm made out of. When it's time to have a powerful assumption, and why I have a McMansion and why I have that property, it's because I've been working my motherfucking ass off. Not just in the manifestation realm, and not just in the mental push-up realms, but in the, I deserve this because I went through this. And that's all it is. It's paid in full. He said, "You paid your tuition. Well, this is graduation, motherfucker." You know what I mean? Like, he said, call it tuition, while he was stealing my shit from the back of my shop. And guess what? This is graduation. Graduation is when you mature enough to handle your own shit, right? You skip pushing the blame and game on other people and all that other shit. And you actually get the accountability and the empowerment. And then you're like, okay, this is my shit. You know what I mean? This is my shit. This is what I'm meant to do. It's not that it's like I have to do. I get to do. And that's what it is. I get to design. I get to make all over print hoodies. I made an all over print hoodie. I made some samurai shorts. They're so fucking cool. These are all Saints Addiction too. I made another psychedelic hoodie. I'm trying out the different ones. This is all part of the plan. It's all making samples and growing and showing people what I can do, and make the pillows. And, I had one guy say it's not possible, and another door open. You can't DJ? I'll go down the street. You can't flyer here? I'll go in the parking lot. It's this, bro. It's this. I'm gonna manifest, and what's gonna happen out of it? I didn't know I was gonna get 12 or 15 calls the next day, but I did. And you can bet that we're going to come up with a system. So the delegation, the power of team, and the power of manifestation is all real right now. I do not have $750,000 right now. I have never bought property in my life, but I know that property is mine. Not even like almost in delusional. I know I can. I've been there. The hummingbird said so. So I'm gonna go get mines. I see some comments. Yo, I didn't see us up, bro. Miss you, love you, hope you have a great day. Yeah, you deserve better. Bro, I already earned it. Some people say deserve it. I earned it. Earned over deserve, because it's like, I think there's an assumption, and it was like, nah, man, I've been over there on that property when it was just junk. I've been done lived there on 10th Street. This is 13th Street. I've been done feeding the homeless and high-fiving those guys. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good for me. It's the view that I see. I know that view. I'm at the top of the hill, baby. Been saying. So all the rest of us who shed a tear or shed some blood, put some skin in the game, some of those butts on shirts, it's a lovely feeling. I was singing yesterday, I'm happy again, I'm laughing out loud, so dark above, just singing in the shine, do 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 do. That's my morning motivation. If you got anything out of this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace and love. That's what we do. And Chigathon, that means goodbye, but not forever in Phoenix. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. The other side of your fear, the other side of your excuses, and the other side of the world, because that's where I'll motherfucking be, baby. Boom, baby, boom! New shirt coming soon.